Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a
gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the
38-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line.
It's 2nd
down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
You wonder if you would have been better served just letting it go and taking a chance on the hop. Their catch inside the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
The run here with Devin Singletary. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 79.
Out of shotgun. It's dark. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Price now to return. Wow. And It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
On the set.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Let's go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of it. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
For the Vikings.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is high up. On play action, it is Dart. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
In motion, it's Robinson. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
And the Giants 1st down.
That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd
Ball on
and
the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Singletary.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be caught. Down the sideline. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play that time on 4th and 1. 33 yards. Now it is 1st and goal. Slayton is the man in motion. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Tracy trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. To the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Price now to return it. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
And he will not get away. Terrific open foot tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Back at the 40-yard.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, This takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
The 21-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. A play fake, now Dart. Out to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 34 yards.
A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
McCarthy's pass.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
And goal to go.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown, Minnesota. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
He kicks this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Number 26, Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath. Get
in trouble, and down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's their punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. Goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Giants are going to have it their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Olszewski now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break. Go. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards
From
on
31,
the pickup.
here is second and 6. Here's a toss to Scatterboot, heading right. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run the toss play with Singletary. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. On the play fake, here's Dart. Flush to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jonathan Bernard in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside. That makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
To the air again goes Dart. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
This one caught at the floor. And Jefferson. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Price now to return it. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Their own 40-yard line.
They'll run it to Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 41. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 line, go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Play action now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Giants 16. Vikings 14.
He kicks this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. To throw is Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. To the air once more is Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 4 yards to go.
Dart gonna throw it again. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On second down, Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Past the 60, past the 60.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19, driver, 19.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Price now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
At the 48-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gains.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By
Dexter Lawrence getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot. And at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll drop to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy set. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. 17 on that play. One first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
On second down, it's Singletary. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
At the 36-yard line.